From the National Newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm Naira Ahmed. Tens of thousands of people woke up without power across Atlantic Canada this morning after a storm with high winds pummeled the region. Crews in Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, Newfoundland, and Prince Edward Island are working to get customers out of the dark, though numbers are down significantly from this morning. Wind warnings remain in place for parts of New Brunswick, much of Newfoundland and Labrador, and in Quebec, where thousands are also without power. Meanwhile, in the Yukon, it could feel like minus 55 degrees Celsius in some parts of the territory today and into early next week. Police in Ontario say a man suspected of shooting a police officer in Welland has been taken into custody following a nearly 24-hour standoff. Niagara Regional Police say the 59-year-old suspect was arrested just before 7:30 this morning local time, and a shelter-in-place order in the immediate area has since been lifted. The order was first issued yesterday morning after police helping bylaw officers deal with the fencing issue at a property were met with gunfire. Friday's events forced road closures and lockdowns at local schools and hospitals, and police say there is no remaining threat to public safety. Turning to federal politics now, after less than a year in office, Prime Minister Mark Carney has signaled a major shift in Canada's approach to artificial intelligence toward a focus on economic benefits and adoption.
Carney is also emphasizing the development of sovereign AI in the context of his major projects initiative, but he has yet to commit significant public funds to the effort. The government also has yet to reveal details of its revised approach to AI policy, but the minister in charge of that portfolio, Evan Solomon, is expected to unveil an updated national strategy in the new year. In the meantime, he's not putting a spotlight on regulation, pointing to the laissez-faire approach being taken by the U.S. Rob Westgate, The Canadian Press.
Canada's long-held consensus on immigration as a net positive has been coming apart in recent years. Government data shows roughly half the population thinks too many immigrants have been coming to Canada. Canadian Press reporter Lisa Laporte has more.
Immigration Minister Lena Diab says in a year-end interview she saw a decline in support for immigration as Canada emerged from the COVID-19 pandemic. At the same time, Statistics Canada tracked a significant rise in the number of police-reported hate crimes.
A McGill University political scientist says it's common to see a rise in anti-immigrant sentiment when people feel insecure in their own lives, as both Liberals and Conservatives have linked the high cost of housing to increased immigration in recent years. And another SNL favorite is departing the show. Tonight's Saturday Night Live episode will be the last for cast member Bowen Yang, who joined the show as a writer in 2018. The 35-year-old is coming off a huge year or two of projects and will depart mid-season after tonight's episode, hosted by his wicked buddy, Ariana Grande. This is the Canadian Press. In sports, lots of afternoon hockey. The New York Rangers beat the Philadelphia Flyers 5-4. The Detroit Red Wings beat the Washington Capitals 5-2 in the other early NHL game. The Ottawa Senators beat the Chicago Blackhawks 6-4 at home, while the Minnesota Wild beat the Edmonton Oilers 5-2. Newly acquired forward Phillip Danault won't be in the lineup for Montreal tonight against Pittsburgh. He was acquired last night in a trade with LA. Danault is expected to play Tuesday in Boston. Also this evening, Toronto visits Nashville, Vancouver is at Boston, and Calgary is home to Vegas. In PWHL action, the Montreal Victoire beat the Vancouver Golden Eyes 4-2. In the NFL, the Philadelphia Eagles can wrap up the NFC East Division title with a victory over the Washington Commanders. Green Bay visits Chicago in the late game. The Toronto Raptors will try to extend their win streak in the NBA to 3 games tonight against Boston. And top-ranked Rachel Homan is making a quarterfinal exit at the Hearing Life Canadian Open in Saskatoon. From the Canadian Press, I'm Naira Ahmed.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. For more of today's top stories, visit thecanadianpressnews.ca.